How many times have you put so much effort into something and yet it doesn't happen? You put so much work, but it's like you're walking through mud. It's like life is so difficult. And how many times have you suddenly let go of the outcome and things suddenly start to align and fall into place? You're pleasantly surprised by what suddenly happens. This is something that's happened to me so many times in my own life. When I suddenly began to let go of the outcome, suddenly things just start to fall into place. When I grow too attached to the outcome, it's like I'm walking through mud. I'll put so much effort into a career, studying for an exam, getting a job, whatever it may be, even a relationship, but things just may not work out. But then sometimes I won't put as much effort and things are just so much more smoother, so much more easier. So this just makes me always think about how these things happen in my life. I'm sure it also happens with you as well. I feel like letting go is so powerful because it just allows us to, like I said, not only be not attached to the outcome, but not be attached to our own thoughts. Our thoughts sometimes make us think we want something to happen in accordance to how we see it happening, how we have seen other people have it happen to them. But the thing is, we don't know as much as we think we may know. We only know what we know based off our own experiences. So when we let go, we allow outcomes to happen that we may not even think may be possible because we may have never even thought about it like that. It's that detachment to thoughts and ideas that allow us to grow more freer in how we carry ourselves in our day to day. It allows us to be more healthier in how we relate to our thoughts. And it's not that I'm saying to just be carefree and not put any effort into things. Effort is important, putting work is important. But the thing is, when you're overly attached, it just makes things more difficult for you because you're so fixated on one thing. I feel like during our time now, so many things are so difficult. Jobs are difficult to find. People are struggling in their relationships. And I feel like sometimes letting go just allows us to be more freer in these time periods. It's not that we lose responsibility for what we have to do, but we just gain more observance of our thoughts, more observance of our environment and how we relate to it. I've seen people who are overly fixated on an ex that they may want, they may have wanted them back, and sometimes that fixation doesn't allow for other people to come in their life. So they may be so overly thinking about them that they suddenly put walls, and when a new person comes in that may be a better fit for them, they're not able to realize that because they're so fixated on the person, like I said. So it's when they let go and when they stop suddenly thinking about them that the right person enters. Until then, they feel like no one is really coming in their life. No one is fitted for them. So it's like this really interesting paradox in play where as soon as you let go, things start to come in. And I feel like it's very interesting for sure. So, how many of you are struggling with just going through life and things just not working out, putting so much effort, and yet things just don't happen for you? I've had that happen to me so many times for myself. And I'm sure so many of you may be struggling with that as well. But I feel like there's definitely a good balance. I found that sometimes the art of letting go has brought a lot more possibilities, a lot more experiences in my life, for sure. And they just allowed me to grow that much more and push myself that much more, to put my effort in the right places. So, hope this video has helped you. Feel free to comment on your own experiences going through this so that someone else can learn from it as well. I'll catch you in the next one.